Good Saturday afternoon here at Global News Radio 640 Toronto. I'm Chris Chreston. This is the Healthy Home Makeover Show. We're here with Brian Lattanville, as always. Brian, thanks for coming in here on this rainy Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's pretty rainy outside today. I feel bad for the people next door having the festival.
Yeah, they've got the Wine and Spirit Festival going on next door, and they've got tents, but I think they're probably hoping that the weather is a little bit better. It's definitely a good day to be inside and be in your home. And it's one of these rainy days that you're sitting in your home and you start looking around and thinking, I better do some cleaning. I can't just sit here. You're cleaning the house. There's dust everywhere, and that's all kinds of stuff that you're breathing in. And today we're going to talk to you about how you can improve your health by improving the health of your home. That's what Healthy Home Makeovers is all about. Brian Lattanville is the president of Healthy Home Makeovers, and you can call or text him anytime at 647-660-4900. You can send him an email, info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca, or visit their website, healthyhomemakeovers.ca. They've also got a store at there's so many ways to get a hold of you, Brian. They've got the store at the Improved Canada Mall at 7250 Keele Street. They're in Unit 65, and that is in Vaughan. Brian, on this kind of day when we're sitting at home and maybe you're done cleaning and everything, what can we do to improve that home that so many of our listeners are just sitting in right now? How can they improve their health by improving their home?
Well, there's lots of environmental things you can do, as in air purification, water purification. You can check your electromagnetic field protections. All of this is tested in our Healthy Home Assessments, where we come to your home for $99. We test all of these things: your air quality, room-by-room assessments, water quality, electromagnetic fields. We give you a nice detailed report and then explain to you how to improve the health of your home.
And that's what they do. That's what Healthy Home Makeovers is all about. And you can make an appointment for that Healthy Home Assessment at healthyhomemakeovers.ca. It's a easy website to navigate, and you'll be able to find out how to do that quite easily there. Or if you prefer the telephone, try 647-660-4900, and you can call or text Brian there anytime. Now, speaking of the telephone, our phone lines are open as always, and you can give us a call here at 416-870-6400 or star 640 on your cell phone. Maybe you're thinking about something specific in your home or some specific symptoms that you're feeling. Maybe your allergies are getting a little messed up this time of year. I know for some reason when it rains, my allergies seem to spike up. I don't know if it's pollens are being released or whatever is happening, but that's when I really tend to. Otherwise, I don't really have terrible allergies, obviously, to dust and if I'm spending a little bit too much time with a cat. But something about the rain, all of a sudden I've got more allergies. I don't know if there's anything scientific about it, but if you're feeling something specific about maybe your girlfriend's got a cat and you're wondering, how do I keep this girlfriend and she can keep her cat? And maybe we can get
we can all be healthy together.
Yeah, we can all be healthy in the same home together.
Call us.
Exactly. That's 416-870-6400 or star 640 on your cell phone. So give us a call and ask Brian any questions about that. Maybe in this first segment, Brian, as always, we should talk a little bit about that Healthy Home Assessment. What happens when someone goes to healthyhomemakeovers.ca and books an appointment with you?
Yeah, so they can go to healthyhomemakeovers.ca, and there's some information there that you can read up on the assessment and what we do and some of our products. And then there's also the Healthy Home Assessment Book Now page. So you go there, you book now. We get the email in saying that you've booked. Thank you very much. And then we send you back an email with the time that works best for you. And we schedule a time in. It takes about an hour and a half. We come to your home, like morning, day, night, evening, weekend, and we'll work out the situation. We'll do the home assessment for you. We run through everything with you, the testing. We go through all the concerns that you have in the home, and we give you a nice detailed report afterwards.
Yeah, so when you do receive that report, there's no pressure to buy anything.
No obligation,
like
no
that.
pressure.
So you're just going to receive that report from Brian, and he's going to let you know the areas for improvement, and that's your choice. Deal with it. You can, whether it's your water, your air, the EMFs, all of that.
Yeah, and if you end up purchasing a product over $500, you get that credited back to you.
So you get that $99 that you're paying for that Healthy Home Assessment. You're spending some money to improve the health of your home, and you're getting that refunded back
Exactly.
onto that with the cost of that whatever it is that you ended up buying for $500. So that's the water filters, the air filters, the systems, portable ones, all the systems that you guys are selling.
Saunas, bedding, anything like that.
That's right. Bedding is something that we should actually get into, because Dr. Lou took a call in the last hour.
You're right.
About someone was having a problem with their mattress.
Correct. And we have all sorts of mattresses, customized mattresses, all organic, chemical free. A lot of people waking up with headaches or other issues, and foam can cause a lot of those problems, the chemicals in mattresses. Our mattresses are all foam free and customized. So if you need it soft or firm and your partner likes it at different, firmness or softness, we can make the mattress like that for you.
And that's an organic mattress. And that's something that you guys do. And, on top of everything that you do for the home, you also offer this organic bedding.
Yep. You got Cozy Sleep organic bedding. And also we have infrared saunas as well. So something else to think about for the health of your body.
Yeah, exactly. And on a day like today, probably a nice day to go and sit in the sauna and hang out.
Yeah, that's right. You're working all day cleaning the house out probably today because you're seeing all that dust and everything. And then you're going to go and detoxify in the sauna after.
Exactly. Beautiful. Well, we're hoping that everyone out there is enjoying their Saturday afternoon, and we're going to be back with a whole lot more. You can call or text Brian anytime at 647-660-4900. Send him an email, info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca, or visit that website, healthyhomemakeovers.ca. That's healthyhomemakeovers with an S.ca. And book now to book that healthy home assessment. We'll be back with a whole lot more with Healthy Home Makeovers and Brian Lattanville on Global News Radio 640 Toronto. 12:12 here on Saturday afternoon. A rainy Saturday afternoon. We're hoping that everyone is having a decent day for the first Saturday of summer. We're here with Brian Lattanville. He's the president of Healthy Home Makeovers. You can send him an email, info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca, or visit healthyhomemakeovers.ca to book an appointment for your healthy home assessment. We were just talking about this. This is where Brian and his team come in, and they'll do that assessment of your home and give you a report card on the health of your home and some areas where you can improve it, and improve your health by improving the health of your home. Brian, you got a special going on those assessments right now, right? Yeah,
we're going to call it the family special. We're having lots of family members calling and wanting to purchase something for their kids or their parents or brother or sister or something like that. So we've come up with a special for the home assessment. So if you book a home assessment for your family member, we'll give you one for free.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, so 2 for 1.
It's a 2 for 1.
Yeah.
So you book an assessment, whether you've gone into your kid's house and you say, Jesus, they could be living a little bit healthier. This there's something maybe a little bit musty about the house that they're in. There's something not quite right about the water.
Yeah, the water maybe.
You're going to you'll be able to get that tested. Well, also getting yours checked out too.
Exactly.
And then thus improving the health of 2 homes.
There you go.
Now, Brian, when we're talking about the water, when you do that assessment, what's that all about? Are is there? I picture like a chemistry set in the kitchen.
It's almost like that. Honestly, it's like that. It's a little briefcase. I'll bring it in one day for you next time I come. But basically it's a little briefcase, and it's got all the chemicals in it to test the water for chlorine levels, pH levels, iron levels, TDS, and the water hardness. And that's what we come in and test for you, and give you recommendations on how to improve your overall water supply in your home.
And what are you finding when you go to the typical home in the GTA? And you're all over on Southern Ontario, but in the typical home in our listening audience here in the GTA, what are you finding when you do test people's water? Is it are you shocked sometimes when you go to turn on the tap and see the levels of chlorine or the pH balances in the water?
Yeah, we for sure we're checking lots of different things, but it all depends on different areas of the city. A lot of the water is okay, but on a well you'll see a lot more iron sometimes, and then in the city you'll see more chlorine levels that are higher. pH levels can be up and down, but that's some of the stuff that we sign. But a lot of places have hard water.
Yeah.
A lot of them. So, and that can clog up the pipes, that can mess up your appliances, your dishwashers, your washing machines, put holes in your clothes and cause some eczema, gives you less soap suds on your overall lather. So we show the tests of this when we go into the home if they have higher levels of hardness of water, and better ways to soften the water to help out, their home, the pipes in their home, and all their appliances.
That's actually interesting because I've never had a hard water problem myself, but that could actually ruin your clothes. So you're washing your clothes in that water, and that could actually deteriorate and wreck your clothing.
Yeah, get small little holes in the clothes.
So you're spending all kinds of money on your wardrobe.
Yeah.
Forget about your health. I got really materialistic for a second here. I'm spending all kinds of money. Or my wife is spending all kinds of money on her wardrobe. I want it to last. I don't want that falling apart. So I know, and maybe it's just sort of my experience, but my friends who live in Stouffville tell me they've got hard water problems. Is that a particular area where there are issues with the hardness of water?
There is. I've had several calls to Stouffville, and we put several water softening systems with carbon beds in there. Some people ask for the UV lights as well, a whole water system, so we can customize it to what the customer wants and likes. But yeah, definitely there's hard water all over the place, everywhere.
Wow. And speaking of the health aspect, not just trying to make sure that my wife's clothes last, but I always think about the amount of money people spend on bottled water. They don't want to drink tap water. They want something that is cold in the fridge or whatever. They want I can only imagine how much money people are spending, how many bottles are going into the landfill, and how you could save all that if you had purified water coming right out of your tap.
For sure. You can just fill up your own at-home bottles and just reuse them and recycle them. You don't have to keep buying the plastic bottles and then they get stuck in the landfills or in the oceans, and you're adding to that. So you keep your carbon footprint down and help out here, and have a reverse osmosis system right into your tap, or a water cleaning system in your home.
And you get that delicious tasting water right out of the tap.
Exactly. Every time. Wash your vegetables with it, your food, all that stuff.
Now, Brian, when you do have that on your tap, are you now washing your dishes with filtered water, or you can turn that on and off?
You turn that on and off. If you have hard water, you'll have a whole home system downstairs that'll help with the regular water in the home. And then you have an RO system to purify for drinking water.
And does that take up a lot of space under the counter?
No, not much space at all. A quarter of your counter in the bottom, and then it has its own separate tap that comes up in the kitchen sink.
So if you want to get your water tested, you want to get your whole home assessed for the health of your home and improve the health of your family, you can visit healthyhomemakeovers.ca. Click that book now button, and you can set up that appointment to book with Brian. And right now there's a special, and if you book that appointment for a family member as well, you're going to get the 2-for-1 special. So visit healthyhomemakeovers.ca to set that up. Send him an email, info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca, or visit the store at the Improve Canada Mall, 7250 Keele Street, there in Unit 65 in the beautiful Improve Canada Mall in Vaughan, Ontario. And also call or text Brian anytime, 647-660-4900. Also, our phone lines are open for the rest of the hour if you want to give us a call and ask us a question. You know what happens often, Brian? It's funny, we end up, seeking people to ask questions live on the air, because if you have a question, probably someone else out there in the audience has it too, and maybe I'm just not thinking of it. But there's real situations that you might be in, maybe some symptoms that you're feeling, or maybe something in your parents' home or your kids' home that you want to ask about. Give us a call now at 416-870-6400 or star 640 on your cell phone. Oftentimes what happens is people don't call until the last segment, and then we get a flood of phone calls, and we can only get to one. So give us a call now if you do have a question. Don't sit on it and wait until it's too late, because we won't be able to get it on the air. It's 416-870-6400. Send Brian an email, info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca. We'll be back with a whole lot more on the other side here on Global News Radio 640 Toronto. 1221 Global News Radio 640 Toronto. I'm Chris Chreston. We are here with Brian Lattanville. This is Healthy Home Makeovers. It's time to work on your health by improving the health of your home. Brian, on a Saturday like this, it's rainy. It's a gloomy
day.
You just want to be inside. You don't really want to venture out too far, and you want to make sure that inside is as healthy as possible, because that's really where you're going to be spending most of your time. And on a day like today, this is where you're going to be spending all of your time. And we're talking about the air that you breathe, and we're talking about the water that you're drinking. And there's also the EMFs that you guys will test for when you come in for the Healthy Home Assessment. Visit healthyhomemakeovers.ca to book now for a healthy home assessment. And if you book also for a family member, you'll get the 2-for-1 special.
2-for-1 special.
Which
That's
is
right.
absolutely perfect, which is awesome because I'm sure, there are probably a lot of people out there who could take advantage of something like that.
For sure. It's you can even buy one for yourself and then gift one out to a family member or friend maybe. But yeah, 2-for-1 special on the home assessments just for this week only. You call us up and say you heard us on the radio, you heard the special, you'd like to take advantage. You can book online and take advantage there, and we'll give you the second one for free. That's how we'll work it out. Yeah, so radio station, AM640 special.
Perfect. That's awesome, Brian. Appreciate that special for the 640 Toronto listeners out there today. And, when you do that healthy home assessment and you're checking for the quality of the air and you're checking for the quality of the water, the EMFs is one thing that, it's a newer sort of thing. It's not something that people often think about when they're thinking about their health. Is there a particular part of the home that tends to be a little bit more hit by those?
LED lights.
Yeah.
So anywhere you have the LED lights, and a lot of people are putting them in,
which I pretty much have in every room now.
Exactly. Yeah. That can cause a lot. We also check where the modems might be in the home. Smart products, smart appliances, smart TVs. Where your computers are hooked up, where the most electricity is being used. And then we show you with our microsurge meter, and we show you what the filters do. And basically, you just need one filter per line for the home. So basically, if you have a kitchen and you have 5 or 6 outlets on the one line, you only need one filter for that. And they're $49.99 a filter. They're not overly expensive. And most people need 3 or 4 in their home usually is all that will take to create a healthier environment for them.
And that's what we're talking about here, creating a healthier home. And that's the whole home assessment, the whole home touch to how to make your home a healthier place.
Yep.
And you know what, Brian, let's walk people through exactly what that healthy home assessment is like when it comes to the air, because this is something that when I saw in action when I was at their store at the Vaughan Improve Canada Mall in Vaughan at 7250 Keele Street. Brian showed me your well, I call it a tricorder because I am a nerd and I see something that scans something and I assume it's a tricorder. But he pulls out his Mr. Spock tricorder and scans the air in the mall, and the numbers were high, and then you bring it closer to the air filters, and they drop down. Yeah.
5-stage whole home air purification system, folks. The top of the line in the market, best in Canada, Canadian made. 5-stage pre-filter, HEPA filter, takes care of 99.97% of all allergens in the air up to 0.03 microns. Then you have your UV light, kills mold spores, you have bacteria in the air, viruses. Then your photocatalytic and your carbon filter, which helps with all the odors. And as everybody knows, a new law just passed out, so there's going to be some odors in the air. So these systems have been becoming popular, and there will be some specials coming up for our air systems over the next couple of months to get people prepared for these. And we also have portables in the 5-stage, and then we have 3-stage portables that are a little bit, more price efficient. But our prices all include installation. So basically, you can get the whole home system for $24.99 installed, set up, and the filters are changed. The pre-filter is changed every 3 to 6 months, up to a year, and all the other filters are every 2 to 3 years. We can come and do that for you, or we can show you how to do it on your own. So it saves you some money.
And that's what I like about Healthy Home Makeovers is the service. They're going to come in there, and you can do it yourself, or they can come in there and help you out with those filters. And also, when you do purchase that your air filters, you're going to get that healthy home assessment comp then.
Correct.
So that's worth it. You're going to have them come in there. You're going to improve the lungs of your home.
We have lots of customers that call us and say, we want you to install the air system. Mm-hmm. Come and see us, install the air system. Okay, good. And then I give them the home assessment when I'm there.
Yeah.
So they get their water tested, their air tested. They know what's before and after. They make sure it's working for them before we leave.
That's absolutely perfect. And one thing that Brian likes to stress to people is if you're doing a reno on your home, which a lot of people are. You know what? And now I find the way that the housing market is, you buy a house, it might not be in great shape. It might not have been on the market for like 60 years. Yeah. So it's probably got a lot of the old grandma stuff, old nana stuff everywhere. Yeah. And you're going to want to gut it. You're going to want to do that improvement on your home. Call Brian up first to get the lungs of the home addressed before you start
put
doing
in
all
an air
that.
purifier, folks. Put in an air purifier right in the system, have it running, and you don't have to breathe in all that drywall dust, all that stuff that you're pulling out, all those mold spores. If you're ripping out walls, who knows what's going on? You don't want to breathe that in when you're doing your construction work. And a lot of people are doing the renovations and still staying in the home.
Right. Yeah.
So you're sleeping at night. That's all you're breathing, right? It's not just going to go away on its own. It needs to be, taken care of.
Yeah, and that's why you got to call Brian at 647-660-4900 or send him an email, info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca. I know his phone is always blowing up during the show because I keep giving out the email address, or you can visit healthyhomemakeovers.ca to book one of those appointments for a healthy home assessment right now and do it today. We talk about that the lungs of your home, improving your furnace, improving the air that's coming through your vents. We had a call last week, and it was someone saying, well, I've got the thickest filter I can possibly get on my furnace. I've got the best one, but that standard furnace filter, there's a little bit of a misconception about that.
That's right. It's not an air purifier, folks. It's a catcher. It catches large chunks of rocks or anything that's going to go through there and break up your furnace fan. That's what it's really for, and especially those little 1-inch ones. The larger ones are a little bit better. They're capturing some dust particles, but not all of it. And that's what the air purifier does. And it also takes care of the viruses and the bacteria in the air at the same time.
I live in a condo, and so do so many other people live in condos and apartments. The vent that we've got on our sort of HVAC thing, I think is like 1/2 inch thick. It's not doing much at all. Yeah. So that's maybe protecting the vent, but it's definitely not collecting any of that dust or those allergens that are in the air.
For sure. And a lot of people live in condos. They get the air from in the condo. It's coming up through the elevator shafts. It's coming up through open doors and windows, other people's units. So these portable units are great for condos.
So that's another thing. So that you've got the two different sizes of the portable units, right?
Well, I know we've got to take a break, but
I'll extend it. Four different sizes.
4 different sizes of portable units.
So why don't we come back from the break and we'll talk a little bit about those, because those are things you can put in your apartment, put in a condo. You can take it to the cottage with you. You can put it on your desk at work if you like, or take it in the car. So we'll talk about those portable units when we come back. You can call or text Brian anytime, 647-660-4900. Visit healthyhomemakeovers.ca, or on a rainy Saturday, head over to the mall, the Improved Canada Mall at 7250 Keele Street, Unit 65, Saturday. You're open on Saturday, right?
We're open. So Peter's in the store right now.
That's awesome.
See Peter.
Go see Peter. He's a nice guy. I met him when I was at the mall last month, was it?
Yeah.
Last month when I was over there. Some great people at the Improved Canada Mall and at the Healthy Home Makeovers, Unit 65 at 7250 Keele Street. Head on in there. Head to Improve Canada, and you can take a look at some of these units that we're talking about, including those portable ones that we're going to talk about on the other side. This is Global News Radio 640 Toronto. 12:33 here on Global News Radio 640 Toronto. I am Chris Chreston. We are here with Healthy Home Makeovers and Brian Lattanville. This is where we talk about the health of your home and the health of your office, the health of your car, the health of your cottage, and all those places where you go and you're spending all of your time breathing in the air, breathing in dust, breathing in other allergens and other particles, drinking water, everything that you're doing that contributes to your health. And we talk about how to improve all of that. Before the break, we were talking about the portable units, and you can check out these portable units at the Improved Canada Mall. Yes, Healthy Home Makeovers has a store at the Improved Canada Mall at 7250 Keele Street. They are in Unit 65. Go, great way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Head over to that Improved Canada Mall at 7250 Keele Street. Drop in, say hi to Peter at the Improved Canada store, and check out some of these units. You've said, I thought there were only 2 sizes. You've got 4 sizes of these portable units.
Well, we have the mini travel unit that we talk about a lot. So it's great for cars, great for your bedroom. It's got all the connections for overseas. You can take it with you and travel with it. It fits right in your suitcase. It's tiny. It does about 400 square feet. A lot of people like them for right beside their bed when they're sleeping at night. My wife has one beside the bed, and she loves it. Then we also have a larger size portable 3-speed that does about 1,000 square feet. That's for condos or smaller apartments. And then one just a step up from that on wheels. It's does about 1,500 square feet to 2,000. There are 3 stages. And then we have the 5-stage portable unit. Just like the one you put on your duct work, we have one that's a portable unit that a lot of people love for their condos. It has the UV lights and everything in it.
Actually, that's great for a lot of older homes too that may be on RADs. You don't
Correct.
have the ductwork,
Yep.
so you can get that the larger 5-stage unit in your home, and you don't have to worry about I don't have ducts. Well,
Yep.
you've got
You put the
there's a
system in.
solution there.
Yep. I was just at a house last week, and they were renting, and so they had the upstairs, and she's looking into 2 portable units, one for the main floor and one for upstairs for their rooms, or maybe a couple of small ones for their bedrooms, and then a larger portable unit downstairs in the main room. So it'll take care of the whole house.
That's absolutely perfect because there are a lot of older homes
Yep.
in the GTA that are still on RADs. Or well, they're always going to be on RADs. You're
Or
not
if
gonna
you
put
rent,
ducts in.
you know, you're a tenant, you don't want to be putting the money to put it on. But I just want people to know that if you do put it on the ductwork, it can be taken off and you can take it with you to your new home.
So even the non-portable unit is portable.
Correct.
So if you're
Eventually.
so when you install that in your home, when you visit healthyhomemakeovers.ca, you get that healthy home assessment. Right now, if you book an assessment for a family member, you're going to get that thrown in to the cost, that $99 home assessment. You get the system put onto your furnace, onto your ductwork. Here's your 2 options. You're improving the health of your home, and thus you're improving the resale value of your home because people are going to want that. That's a selling feature. I've got the healthiest system that you could possibly have in that home. Or B, you want to take that with you, just call up Brian and they'll take that and take it into your new home.
Yep, that's correct. We'll move it for you. We'll take it out, take it off, your ductwork, and no damage to any ductwork or anything like that. It's just a little patch, the hole, little sheet metal goes over top, and you're good to go. And you take it to your new home, and we'll install it for you for a low-cost service fee.
That is awesome, and that's the service that you get from Healthy Home Makeovers is another great thing. They just really are friendly, kind people, as you can tell by listening to Brian.
Well, that's what we try to help you with, right? We're the air and the water specialist for you. So when you need your filters changed once a year, you just have to call one person in for a low-cost service fee. You don't have to call in a water specialist and an HVAC specialist and all this kind of stuff. We can do it all in one shot for you.
And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the whole health of your home. And you can give us a call for any questions you have at 416-870-6400. Give us a call and ask a question live on the air, because I guarantee you, if you've got a question, someone else out there is having the same situation, and you'd be able to help them out as well by giving us a call, 416-870-6400, star 640 on your cell phone. Now, we talk about the health of your home. Now, those portable units, you could also take that to your office and throw that on your desk.
Yeah, offices, cottages. A lot of people are asking about cottages these days. Yeah, we can do water systems in cottages. We can do air systems in cottages. Hey, you can have an infrared sauna up at your cottage if you wanted.
And that's
organic bedding, anything.
That's another great thing that you guys do is those infrared saunas.
Yeah.
And you can go and check those out at the Improved Canada Mall as well.
Correct.
Now, what's special about the infrared sauna versus the old-fashioned kind?
Well, it's a dry sauna, so there's no steam, and so it gets to your body a lot faster. The heat emitters are all along the back and the front, so you feel the difference right away. Basically, a 1 hour sauna is in a traditional steam sauna. You'd only need 20 minutes, half an hour in a infrared sauna, and they're portable, quick 120 power. You don't need drainage. You're not worried about all the water and all the steam and everything dripping onto the ground. You have to worry about that kind of stuff in these kind of saunas. And they're like I said, they're portable. You can put them outside in the summer, inside in the winter, whatever you feel like. You can move them around. They're very easy to handle.
That's absolutely perfect. And what a great thing to add into your lifestyle and add into your home, because honestly, that is an absolutely amazing thing you want to have at a cottage, in your home, in this kind of weather on a rainy day.
Why not?
Absolutely perfect. We do have a call on the air right now, and I want to welcome to the show right now George in Hamilton. Thanks for giving us a call.
That is an absolutely amazing thing.
George, make sure the volume is down on your radio all the way, and now you'll be able to listen through the phone. George, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Hey, George, what's your question?
I was listening to the show for a bit. I was going to ask you some questions on your guarantees on your filters for your furnaces and all that. But there was another guy that, remember Jeff MacArthur was Easy Clean? He had the same thing you guys were doing, too. You called him for the air specialist. He monitored the air. You called him for $99. I just wondered if you bought him out, brother.
No. Jeff's still doing something on the other side. He was working with us for a bit, but he's not anymore. Okay. And he does only air. We're doing air, water, EMF, electromagnetic fields, all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, and saunas. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right. So Jeff was with your company first, wasn't he then?
We were working with him for a bit, just on the air side.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so you guys, okay, that's all. That's awesome. Like, I just wanted to get that info. Keep up the good work, brother. We need guys like you doing this stuff. So,
thanks a lot.
Power to you, my man.
Take care.
George, did you have a question about the product?
Yeah, I do. I forgot that. I was talking to Jeff, and then I dropped my other excuse me, my other phone got smashed. I lost all my contacts, and not just him on everything. So it's when you lose all your contacts like that, it's a bummer. But the filters, like those filters that go on your furnace, like, are they warranted for life, or like?
Well, which are you talking about, the air system or
for your furnace and your central air? Just your general air quality in the house.
Well, yeah. Well, it's an air purification system. There's a 5-year warranty on it, on the 5-stage whole home system.
Okay, so it's 5 years. And okay, I just want to, now after the 5 years, like, I'm not going to be a prick or not like that, but what's the cost after the 5 years if it does go? You know what I mean? Like.
Well, it all depends on what would go with it. If it was just a motor replacement or something else, that's probably the only thing that would go. It's just you have to replace the filters every once in a while. We're talking about the filter, not the unit, right?
Yeah. And, well, that motor's made in Canada anyways, right?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, yeah, all the best engineering. Okay, guys, that's all I wanted to know. That's all great. Keep it up, man. You guys are awesome. And like I said, good luck to you, and
Thanks.
I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, take care. Keep our number.
Thanks a lot, George. And George, you can give Brian a call anytime, 647-660-4900. I know you said you lost all your contacts, so put that one in your phone. It's 647-660-4900, or you can send him an email, info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca, and you can ask any further questions or follow-ups on any of that as well. And anyone can visit healthyhomemakeovers.ca to book one of the Healthy Home assessments, or give Brian a call, 647-660-4900. And like I said, his phone is always blowing up during the show because I keep throwing out that phone number and the email address, and people are very interested. So, if you happen to see the Healthy Home Makeovers van in your neighborhood, stop by and say hi to Brian. He's a friendly guy, and he's probably, if he's in the neighborhood, he's probably doing a healthy home assessment on one of your neighbor's houses right now. So, you know what, you can check that out and see what it's all about, and have him into your home to do a healthy home assessment.
Get together with your neighbors. If you're with your neighbors and your neighbors want to get together and have a couple of assessments, hey, we can work on a special package for everybody.
That is awesome, and a whole lot more coming up on the other side here. Visit the Healthy Home Makeover store, 7250 Keele Street, Unit 65. That is in the beautiful Improved Canada Mall. And if you have another question for us on the air, you can call 416-870-6400 *640 on your cell phone. Healthy Home Makeovers here on Global News Radio 640 Toronto. 1247 here on Global News Radio 640 Toronto. I am Chris Chreston. We are here with Brian Lattanville from Healthy Home Makeovers. You can call or text Brian anytime, 647-660-4900. Send him an email, info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca, or visit that website, healthyhomemakeovers.ca. They also have a store at the Improved Canada Mall. Rainy Saturday afternoon, good time to go and visit the Improved Canada Mall at 7250 Keele Street. Say hi to Peter in the store and check out all of the products, from the saunas to the air purifiers to the bedding that we've been talking about all this hour. It's all there at that store at the Improved Canada Mall. And, Brian, we were talking about the different ways you can take those portable units over to your office. You do office assessments as well. So it's not just, you'll do a workplace assessment to see about the health of a workplace. And you know what? I can't think of a better perk than to know that the place where I'm working is going to be healthy, especially, if I'm going to be improving the health of my home. I'd like to do the same for my workplace or for my office and for my employees if I were someone who employed people.
Exactly. You could have good quality air inside your office. You could have great drinking water in the office. You can save on those the water bottles every week. We talked about this last time. You still have the water cooler discussions around the sink now with the RO system, or at a table or at an office, somewhere more convenient than a water cooler. You definitely can save some money for the office as well with these systems, because you're only having to replace the cartridges once a year rather than the water bottles 3 or 4 times a year, whatever it might be.
And Brian, what kind of workplaces typically call you in? What's recently, where have you been?
A lot of offices, in and around Vaughan, into the industrial buildings, different older buildings, people that are concerned about different things in their home, in the workplace, mainly air quality and water quality. There are server rooms and stuff like that, and electromagnetic fields running through as well, so we can test for all of that for you. And we just give you ideas and ways to improve.
And you can actually click, there's an actual workplace tab that you can click on the Book Now page on healthyhomemakeovers.ca. So if you want to check that out, click, there's a toggle from home over to workplace, and you can book a specific appointment for a place of work.
Mm-hmm.
And that's at healthyhomemakeovers.ca. If you want to send Brian an email to ask a question, info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca, or send him a text or call him 647-660-4900. We will be taking some more calls throughout the rest of the show here in the time that we have left. So give us a call here at the old studio line, 416-870-6400, star 640 on your cell phone. This is Healthy Home Makeovers that we're talking about here. These are the guys who come in and they will do that whole home assessment, and they're going to give you a report card, and they can help to fix the health of the air that you breathe, the water that you drink. They've got the bedding, they've got the saunas, they've got the EMF filters, and it really is sort of a treatment for your whole home and the whole environment, the whole workplace as well, including, like we were just talking about, offices. Now, Brian, these calls take you to all over the GTA, right? Or all over Southern Ontario? All
the way out to, I've been out the way past Hamilton, Niagara, we've been out to Oshawa, Bowmanville, everywhere. So
if you've got a question like that, you want to know how far away is Brian willing to go, send him an email at info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca, and you can go all over the place. If you're listening to us on your radio and there's a signal picking you up, I think you're within the range for Brian. But if you want to send him an email, info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca is the place to go to check that out and to give him ask him a question about where he's able to come and visit to do that healthy home assessment.
All over.
So the answer is all over.
All over Ontario. Reasonably, we're not going up to North Bay for a home assessment, but if you need air and water systems, I'm sure we can make it work.
And you can visit the store too at 7250 Keele Street, Unit 65.
Join us on social media, on our Facebook page. You'll see our store there as well. The website store is coming. It's not there just yet, but it's on its way. But everything's on Facebook for you to see as well. And if you have other questions, you can just ask us.
Perfect. And Brian, when you do go out to a home and you're visiting with a family, and do you ever run into a skeptic or anything like that? Or I can imagine sometimes one family member might be more into it than another.
They do. Some people are they want to know, because everybody thinks that people either know that there's something wrong in the home when they call us in, or they're just double checking, and they want to see. But as soon as they see my so-called tricorder, as you call it, particle concentration meter, the tools don't lie, right? It's all about the tools of the trade. I got the right tools. You can show the people what's going on, and they can take the tool and walk around with it themselves, and they can see it. Like, they'll see the water testing and how it works. There's a nice card that explains how everything works, so they can see it right there at the sink. There's no hiding, there's no games, there's no gimmicks. It's not the same tool, and they can walk around with it just like I can.
And no scare tactics either.
No scare tactics at all. No pressure, no obligation. One gentleman asked me before I called, is there an obligation? No obligation. That's why we have the $99 charge to have my time to come out there. You get your report. If you end up purchasing a product back, we're going to credit you back that $99, because it's not about us coming to your home for that $99. It's about having your environmental health corrected in your home, or giving you the product you need.
And now you have that family special as well. So if you wanted to do that assessment on your own home, and while you're at it, you're thinking, hey, maybe your kids have got, maybe you've got some grandkids coming, and you're thinking, well, you know what? I want to make sure that my gift to them is a healthy home. And with all the extra charges and all the extra costs on a new family starting up, if you're the parent or the grandparent of new grandchildren, that is something that you're able to do. Get your kids' home assessed as well, free of charge, if you're getting that assessment done on your own home.
Correct.
And that is a special that is going on right now that Brian has just announced here on Global News Radio 640 Toronto for our listeners. So you can call or text him 647-660-4900 to find out more about that and how to book an appointment for you and a family member.
Yep.
Yeah.
Enjoy the special, and call us in. It's for a week only, up till next Saturday. And yeah, get your family a free home assessment. Get your cousin, your sister, your brother, whatever, even a friend if you need to. Help them out. Yeah, we'll give you a nice home assessment with the full detailed report, and you get the same thing, 2-for-1 special.
And maybe you've forgotten Father's Day. Maybe you missed out.
There you go. Happy belated Father's Day. Or it could be somebody's birthday coming up. Who knows?
Exactly. And you know what? We're going to take a break so we actually have time on the other side, because I think I'm crushing the clock here. Yeah. So let's take a break, and we'll come back at Global News Radio 640 Toronto. This is Healthy Home Makeovers. Give them a visit, healthyhomemakeovers.ca, and book that healthy home assessment today. A little bit more coming back on the other side. I'm Chris Chreston. This is Global News Radio 640 Toronto. 12:56 here on Global News Radio. This is Healthy Home Makeovers. I'm Chris Chreston. We're here with Brian Lattanville, and it is a rainy Saturday afternoon and a good day to be inside and be in your home. And you want that home to be a healthy place. That's what we've been talking about all hour long, Brian. You know, I in the moments that we have left on the show, is there anything you want to touch on for the audience? When we're talking about that healthy home assessment, and talking about bringing Brian and the Healthy Home Makeovers team into your home, what do you want to leave people with today?
Well, just think. Does your family member have an allergy? Are they sneezing? Do they have itchy eyes? Are they waking up in pain? Whether it's their back or they have a headache, or some kind of allergy in the morning. Maybe it's their bedding. Maybe it's the EMF around their bedroom. Are they having trouble breathing in the home? Is it does it smell when you walk in? Does your neighbor smoke? Does this happen? How's the water? Does the water taste bad? Does it smell like chlorine? Are you seeing brown in your toilet bowls and stuff? When you're washing your dishes, do you see the calcium build up on the dishes after when they're drying? All of these things are environmental factors in your home that are causing poor quality of life in the home. And all of these things can be easily corrected. Everybody's looking to paint their walls or buy a new couch or, decorate their home or buy a painting to put up on the wall. None of that has contributed to the health of your environment, your body, your lifestyle. We try to help you obtain and regain a healthy lifestyle through environmental health. So think about all these things when you go home, look around the house, wonder what's going on. Does anybody make comments? Anybody say anything? Oh, it's the smell in the house, or what's this going on, or what's that going on? You might not notice it because you're living there all the time. These things happen. When you're looking, when it's a sunny day and you look through and you see all the dust in the windows, we got a lot of complaints about dust. Our systems will help you minimize the dust. It won't take away every little dust particle in your house, but it will minimize it all. It'll take it through your system and work through your furnace, through your ductwork, and into our system and back out with purified, clean, good air for good air quality in your house. Also, our water systems will take out all of those water issues that you're having, and it'll give you purified water, drinking water, and good water for your pipes and the rest of your house. Then you have your bedding. Folks, bedding is very important. You're sleeping a third of your life on your mattresses. You don't want to have chemicals in your beds. You don't want to have foam in your beds. You're having a sore back. Foam just sinks in all the time. We have nice latex pocket coil mattresses, full latex mattresses, whatever you need. Give us a call. We have full systems, organic sheets, pillows, cotton duvets, everything. And then obviously we have the EMF that we've discussed, and EMF protection, and infrared saunas. Everybody knows about saunas these days. It's becoming a bit of a phase and a trend, and people are enjoying them. Why not have one in your own home?
It really is a solution for your entire home when we're talking about the health of your home. Brian, again, thank you so much for coming in and sharing this time with our listeners here on Global News Radio. Call or text Brian anytime at 647-660-4900. Send him an email, info@healthyhomemakeovers.ca. Visit healthyhomemakeovers.ca to book a whole home assessment for your home or your workplace. Or, hey, go down to the mall, 7250 Keele Street, Unit 65. That's the Improve Canada Mall in Vaughan, Ontario. And you know what? Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, folks. We'll see you soon.
I'm Chris Chreston. This is Global News Radio 640 Toronto.